Man, here we go, man. The Stella Stock Report. You know, we're going to jump right into it. Like we say every week, we only talk about good money. We don't talk about bad money. But this week on the Stella Stock Report, I did a state championship edition. So only talking about kids whose teams in the state championship game this week. So we're going to jump right into it. On the list, I'm going to go from bottom to the top on the list, though. So number one, Toledo Central Catholic Junior wide receiver safety, Sherrard Vaughn, 6'2", 200 pounds. Right now, he got 5 offers. We got to see him up close this week against Ursuline. He definitely passes the eye test. All of 6'2", 200 pounds. Height, weight, speed. He check all the boxes. He's a big athlete. We've seen him playing receiver and safety. We also seen him playing some wildcat quarterback, which let me know he's one of the better athletes on the team. When he's playing receiver, he's good with the ball in his hand after the catch, which makes sense why they would put him at wildcat quarterback. He's a big target. He got strong hands and good ball skills. I like him more as a safety at the next level. Bigger safety. He's good against the run and the pass. Good tackler. He's good filling the alley. I feel like his wide receiver background will help him translate once he's a full-time safety. I can see him being a strong safety or a free safety at the next level. He got the body type of a strong safety, the play style of a strong safety, but with his wide receiver background, he also got the skills where he could play some deep hole, get over the top, get his hands on some footballs, and make some plays on the football. So shout out to Sherrard Vaughn, man, big-time football player. Good luck to you this week in the state championship game. You know, keep balling. Our next two kids we got are Cincinnati Anderson. First one, we're going to talk about sophomore edge player Antoine Higgins. 6'3", 215 pounds. He's only a sophomore, already got 21 offers. He's a 3-4 outside linebacker fit. So for schools that play the 3-4, he kind of fits in their defense perfectly. Coming off that edge, he got good bursts out of his stance when he's attacking the quarterback. The thing I like about him is he can bend and flatten. Some kids can bend, some kids can flatten. Not too many kids can bend the corner and flatten without wasting steps. When you watch him on film, he could do that. He's good against the run. He's really, really good. The thing that surprised me is in 3-4 team, that outside linebacker got to be able to play the run or the pass. When he drops in coverage, he's pretty good in coverage. If you got to play man-to-man, he's good against running backs or tight ends. But then when he's dropping in coverage and playing zone, he do a good job, identify where the quarterback is looking. And he got great, great ball skills for a kid 6'3", 215 pounds that's playing outside linebacker. So that's the one thing I really liked about this kid. He's only a sophomore, so at this point, all he got to continue to do is get bigger, stronger, faster, and get better with the football reps that he's getting as far as perfecting his craft on the defensive side of the ball. So look out for this kid this week in the D2 state championship game. He's going to be coming off the edge, trying to get to Nolan good all game. You know what I mean? I'm sure he want to try to disrupt the game, but, you know, shout out to that kid. Only a sophomore, got 21 offers. His stock is definitely on the rise. So shout out to Antoine Higgins. Next kid we got is his teammate, another sophomore, Cincinnati Anderson, sophomore corner, Ace Austin. 5'11", 165 pounds. He got 18 offers. Some of his biggest offers, Arkansas, Kentucky, Indiana, Missouri, Oregon, Tennessee, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. 5'11", so he's long. He got long limbs, long arms, great transition skills. When you watch him plant and drive on the ball, he don't waste no steps. He's really quick and explosive out of his transition. He will tackle. He's a good tackler. He'll throw his face in the fan. He ain't afraid to do that. When he's playing zone, he's really good at baiting the quarterback, and he want to play. He want to make plays on the ball. He ain't out there when you watch this kid on film. He ain't out there just happy with being in the right spot, making the tackle afterwards, or just getting a pass deflection. He want to get his hands on the ball. He want to intercept it, and he want to make a play after the interception. When he's playing man, the thing I like about him when he play man, he understands leverage. He's always inside out, making you play outside of him, making the quarterback throw through him, and then ultimately to get the ball to the receiver. So he understands leverage and man coverage. He has good transition skills, and I think he's at his best when he's playing zone because he wants to play the quarterback and get his eyes on that ball. So for a kid that's 5'11", 165 pounds, and only being a sophomore, he's kind of advanced in how he plays the corner position. And just like I talked about his teammate, all he got to do at this point is continue to get bigger, stronger, faster, and continue to get better with the football reps that he gets. If this kid runs track, and get his speed up to the top level compared to some of these other corners, he's going to have a chance to be one of the best corners in the country by the time he's a senior because his instincts and his feel for the position, you can tell that's natural. So all he got to do now is continue to get bigger, stronger, faster. More importantly, playing corner, get faster, get better long speed, and the sky's the limit for that kid. So, perfect. So pretty much with this kid, like I was saying about his teammate, all he got to continue to do is get bigger, stronger, faster. His instincts and feel for the position are natural. So get bigger, stronger, faster, get better long speed, and continue to get better with the football reps that you can get. I can see him being one of the best corners, definitely in the state of Ohio, but he could be one of the best corners in the country when it's all said and done. So shout out to Ace, man. Good luck to you and your team this week in the state championship game. Go do your thing. All right, the last two we got, both from Cincinnati Moeller. First one we're going to talk about is Cincinnati Moeller senior wide receiver Javon Love, 6'3", 195 pounds. Right now he got 4 offers, Army, Navy, Butler, and the University of Indianapolis. Big receiver, 6'3", 195 pounds, big, strong receiver, understands the position. He understands stems. He understands stacks. He knows where the soft spots are at against zone. He kind of just knows how to play the wide receiver position. Great hands and great ball skills. The reason why that translates pretty good is he's also one of the better outfield prospects in baseball. In the state of Ohio, he's one of the better prospects we got. He's a big-time baseball prospect, so he could play either one. He could play both in college, football or baseball. The kid got big-time potential in baseball, and you can see him being an outfielder, how that projects to him when he plays receiver. Because he got great ball skills, strong hands, tough after the catch, big body guy, strong after the catch. He's not a blazer. He ain't a 4-4 guy, but so what? That don't matter. You don't got to be a 4-4 guy to be a good receiver. He's probably a 4'6", 4'6'5 guy, but that's 6'3", 195 pounds, 4'6", 4'6'5. That's a nice package to work with. He's having a big-time senior year. Last week in the win against Centerville, had a 99-yard touchdown catch. So he's been balling right now. Couldn't find his stats, but I know he's up there close to between 800, 900 yards, close to 1,000 yards. So he's putting it all on film. Like I said, he's probably got some decisions to make as far as football or baseball. But his football recruiting, the way he's playing this year, I'm pretty sure, I bet you some of them D1 schools are probably calling right now late, trying to see if they can get him on a visit, especially if he's not signing on the first signing day. Where you still got 2 months to kind of recruit a kid for this last 2025 class. I can see some bigger teams trying to get him because he, 6'3", 195, about a 4'6". Athletically, he kind of check all the boxes, and the production is there, especially this year. If you see the production, the kid is balling out. And then when you add it to his baseball pedigree, being one of the best baseball prospects in the state of Ohio and also in the country as an outfielder, you can see his stock pretty much about to take off. So I won't be surprised if college coaches are calling his head coach right now, trying to see if they can steal him late. You know what I mean? So shout out to Javon. Good luck to y'all this week in the D1 state championship game. And the last kid we're going to talk about is his quarterback, Cincinnati Moeller Jr. quarterback, Matt Ponatowski, 6'2", 190 pounds. Right now he got 6 offers for football: Cincinnati, Kent State, Louisville, Miami of Ohio, Purdue, and Vanderbilt. He's the number 1 ranked junior in baseball in the state of Ohio. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong. I ain't used to following baseball recruitment, but I'm pretty sure he's the number 10 prospect in the country. He's a shortstop. So that lets you know about the kid's talent and what type of pedigree he got. His football recruiting is starting to take off as well, because when you look at the production he's having this year, I don't know when the last time we had a quarterback in the state of Ohio had a type of year he's having. He just broke Joe Burrow's state record as far as passing touchdowns. And going into this week's state championship game, as a junior, just listen to these numbers: 71% completion percentage, 4,075 passing yards, 4,075 passing yards, 56 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions. He's also Cincinnati Moeller's all-time leading passer in passing yards, 7,512, and 86 passing touchdowns as a junior. To go back to this year alone, 4,075 and 56 touchdowns. Man, the kid going to work, man. The kid is going to work. Last week, he threw for 6 touchdowns, 13 out of 17. 300 or 400 or some yards. I can't remember the yards exactly. This kid is playing lights out. He's a finalist for Mr. Football. Everything we're saying, is proof that he should be there. His team is in the Division I state championship game. I don't know if any quarterback, just stat-wise, I ain't even going to try to say that word, stat-wise, is playing as good as him. But this kid is going to work. And like I said, that's as his junior. But when you watch the film, just to get down to the film, quick release. He got a super quick release. He can throw from every angle and every arm slot, being that he's a shortstop. When you're a shortstop, you got to be able to get the ball out your glove quick. He can go over the top. He can go three-quarter, and he can go sidearm. He shows all that on film. He's greedy in a good way. He's aggressive. He's trying to make big plays. If he's really confident in his arm. You can tell he's a really confident kid. He's throwing some balls in some areas that most high school quarterbacks wouldn't. So when he releases the ball a couple times, I'm like, ooh. But then he's so accurate and he's such an aggressive, confident passer that eventually he puts the ball where it needs to be. Only his receiver can make the play. And then he's throwing to one of the best receiver groups in the state of Ohio right now. Starting right now, up until this time next year, 1 year from now, this kid might end up being one of the hottest prospects in the country because he's late to the football recruitment, being he was such a highly touted baseball prospect earlier in his high school career. But when you playing at Cincinnati Moeller, Division I, and you playing in the state of Ohio, and you got 4,000 yards, and you threw for 56 touchdowns to only 2 picks, your stock is about to rise and it's about to go through the roof. I'm pretty sure he was there at the Ohio State-Michigan game as a visitor. So that's just all proof that his stock is about to go through the roof. We just told you about all his stats, very accurate. The kid is just super talented. And right now, he's probably playing the quarterback position the best in the state of Ohio. And he's putting together one of the better years out of any quarterback we had in the state of Ohio, probably in the last 15, 20 years. So shout out to Matt, man. Good luck to you this week in the state championship game. Talented kid. Gonna have some decisions to make here soon. Anytime you're the number 1 baseball prospect in Ohio, number 10 in the country, and then you also in football, you throw for 4,056 touchdowns, you about to have a lot of decisions to make. But the kid seems super humble, super smart kid. Sure, he got a good family, good background, good coaching staff to help him out with all these decisions. So shout out to Matt Ponatowski, man.
56 touchdowns to 2 interceptions.
56 touchdowns to 2 interceptions, bro.
That's crazy.
And again, this is Division I. So this is no knock to, any other division, but, this isn't like he's playing Division 6, Division 7 as far as, he got 5-6 games where there were blowouts, and so he got to throw for 500-600 yards and kind of stab pack. No, this is Division I. He's playing the best of the best. Also, Moeller, they play teams outside of Ohio. So for the kid to be a junior and 71% of his passes, 4,075 yards, 56 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions. I mean, what else do I need to say? You know what I mean? So shout out to Matt, man.
Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Matt.
That's the Stella Stock Report, man. Good luck to everybody this week in the state championship game, man. Go get your money.
Indeed, man. That's our Stella Stock Report for this week. Big time ballers, big time programs.
Yeah.
They playing in the state championship.
Yeah.
Good luck to all those guys.
For sure.
Now, let's get into it.
Let's talk about it.
Mario Manningham, stay locked in between the lines and Coach Stella.